नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanidar Kotari, visitors, viewers, YouTube subscribers, everyone who are sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV and two-way video conferencing for this webinar, Climax of 2012 Conscious Shift. In thousands of places, people are sitting and attending the webinar, so I may not be able to read out all the names. If you can see me, hear me, all over the world, please wave your hands. Let's enter into webinar. Listen. In 2012, I described how the conscious shift is happening. In 2012, no scientists were speaking about poles shifting, magnetic waves, and gravity going up and down. Till 2015, gravity was a permanent, established, definite unit force. We have enough of video evidence. In 2012 itself I said it is not. Gravity goes up and down. Now in 2015, scientists have confirmed what I said. Gravity is not permanent, unchangeable power or force. Please understand, when the cosmic magnetic waves have a different influence on the planet Earth, and the gravity goes up or down, it directly affects your everyday thinking, your everyday action, because your patterns, you carry two levels of patterns. Patterns related to your actions. When you wake up, how you wake up, how you drink your cup of coffee, how you run to the restroom, how you take bath, how you eat, what you like, what you don't like. Your all day-to-day actions. The action-based patterns are muscle memory. Those patterns are recorded in your muscles, so it is called muscle memory. And your cognition-based patterns. Listen, second is your cognition-based patterns. what you feel as you, what you feel about you, how you cognize you, your cognition based patterns. Morning, how you cognize you. After a cup of coffee, how you cognize you. Evening, how you cognize you. When hormonal pressure is there on your body, how you cognize you. When the hormones are released, how you cognize you. When there is a fear, shivering, how you cognize you. When there is a success, support, how you cognize you. Your cognition based patterns, they stay in your biology, in the core of you. That is why they are called biomemory, because they are very close to the life, God particle in you. Muscle memory, one layer pattern, all the patterns related to actions. Biomemory, layer of pattern, all the patterns related to your cognition. Third is bioenergy, the God particle in you. When the gravity goes up or down, it directly affects your muscle memory and biomemory, because your muscle memory and biomemory is matter. They are not conscious. Matter means they do and they are also under the influence of gravity. Please understand, they may be micromilligram. Your depression has weight over you. It weighs you down. That is why when your body levitates, you are completely out of depression. Understand? Levitation is not just to fly or jump. By levitation, you are not going to reach New York from here. You are not going to go to Germany from here. The purpose of levitation is not flying to different place or space or country, but by the time your body levitates, whatever weighs you down is kicked out of you. Whether it is micromilligram or micromilligram, your depression as a weight, because it is a pattern. Patterns are only matter, and matter as a weight. It has a mass and weight. Please listen. Even a slight magnetic wave change on the planet Earth, a slight change in the gravitation force can suddenly make so much of free space in you. If you know how to handle the free space in you, you will just fall into the unclutching, enlightenment, meditation. Your biomemory and muscle memory will become pure. You will just radiate complete completion. But if you don't know how to handle that vacuum, that emptiness inside, you will fall into loneliness, more depression, more suffering, more emptiness, and more feeling unknown with the life. I tell you, many times in your life, either when you visit some high energy temples, or suddenly when life stands in front of you larger than you, when you feel things are not under your control, things are not as you plan or as you comprehend, your Kundalini awakens. every person goes through Kundalini awakening at least 100 times in their life. Unfortunately, you are not able to understand or handle the after effect of Kundalini. You start thinking the after effect of Kundalini as your loneliness, frustration, feeling unknown, don't know why it is happening, don't know why you are going through what you are going through. I tell you, people ask me, Swamiji, why most of the artists pick up the alcoholic habits? Because when they are in the peak of performance, whether it is dance or painting or writing poetry or sculpting, because I have done all this, I am telling you, when you are in the peak, you experience that weightlessness, the pure Kundalini, but you do not know how to get that again and again in you. If you are dancing 10 hours at different times in different places, only once or twice you will experience that Kundalini. If you are singing in various places, once or twice you will experience that Kundalini. When you don't know how to get that back, you think alcohol can give it to you. That is why most of the singers, poets, artists, painters, sculptors pick up alcohol habits. But unfortunately, they will never be able to get that Kundalini, because that never comes back by alcohol. That never comes back by marijuana. Listen carefully. This 2012 and 2015, this conscious shift, the magnetic waves on the planet is changing very considerably. Without any fear, without any doubt, I can declare the magnetic waves effect. Because of that magnetic waves, the gravitation force coming down, means the power of the earth pulling you down reduces. The reduction, please listen carefully, I am making a very important statement. The power earth has over you by pulling you to its core, towards its center, the power it had during 2012 is the level of Kali Yuga. The power it will have over you now in this Kumbh Mela will be level of Satya Yuga. Such big change. Now, this will have two impact on you. Suddenly you will feel lot of thoughtlessness, lot of empty space. If you know this truth, you know you can use this space for completion and enlightenment. Best space and place to be. The best possible support from the nature. I can say literally the Mahamaya, Devi, is opening the doors of enlightenment to every human being. She is opening it to every human being. Even little bit of completion practice, little bit of completion will just push you into that very state of perpetual completion, the Sahaja Samadhi. If you don't know how to handle, please understand, I am not giving any prophecy. I am just telling straight what is going to happen. 2017 will be the most depressive year for planet Earth. People who don't know how to handle this cognitive shift, don't want to practice completion, or not heard about completion, not heard about Sahaja Samadhi, not interested in it, will not know how to handle that emptiness in them. They will start imagining it is a depression. Please understand, wrong labeling of mental states is mental disorders. Wrong labeling of mental states is mental disorders, I tell you. Till a mental disorder is discovered and announced, it was not created. Please understand. Most of the mental states, mental disorders are not discovered, they are created. By the gullible, it is put on the gullible mass. You are made to believe you are schizophrenic. You are made to believe you have this problem, that problem. It is nothing but you have something which is unknown to you inside you. You are trying to find a solution for it. Your inquisitiveness, your seeking is misguided and exploited by the so-called specialists. I don't know how many of you know, father of ADHD, disease, in his deathbed confessed the whole disease is a hoax. The very diagnosis is a hoax. It was invented disease. I don't know how many of you know. Now hundreds and hundreds of doctors in US and Europe are confessing, knowingly, purposely, falsely diagnosing people with cancer. Even though the patients don't have the disease, diagnosing it as cancer for the sake of money. I don't know how many of you catching up with all these happenings in the field of physiology, psychology. 2017, most of the people will be left with this unknown and stupid answers given by psychiatrists and psychologists about this unknown. Even if you have interest to achieve completion, that is enough. You will reach perpetual completion. Interest is enough. Intention is enough. As I said, you are nothing other than your intention. For example, you have 100 thought currents in you. Each thought current is 1 micromilligram. In that 100 thought current, only if one thought current has an intention to achieve completion, means only 1 micromilligram, that is enough to finish off all the other 99 micromilligram mass, because this one intention to have completion is fire. All the other 99 is cotton loads. You can't say 99 kg cotton and 1 kg fire, I will keep it together. I will have 100 kg item. No. That may work with mathematicians, chartered accountants. not in reality. Not in reality.